So I just realized that I keep forgetting to do the video on what gastroparesis is. So we're gonna do that really quick. What gastroparesis is in layman's term, your stomach is paralyzed. The opening from my stomach into my intestines does not open. It does not move. So anything I eat orally just sits and burns up in acid. Nothing, no nutrients or anything from my food gets into my body. And I know I look weird with piece of tape across my nose. It's because the piece of tape that they originally put on was starting to come up. And I just lazily just threw a piece of tape over. But yeah, my stomach is paralyzed. I cannot eat or drink anything without throwing it up or just not getting anything from it. Like, I throw up water, and it sucks. Because this especially to me sucks, because naturally how your brain receives the fact that it's hungry, receives the fact that you're full, receives how you naturally eat is not this. Because my feeding tube bypasses my stomach, bypasses my large intestine, and goes into my small intestine. And it sucks. And a lot of the time you end up feeling like you're choking. A lot of the time you have severe nose pain with the NJ tube. And even for those who just have a normal NG tube, I guarantee you they would probably tell you the same thing. It sucks. Severely. And I'm wondering, how the hell am I going to be able to keep my job? How the hell am I going to be able to do what's best for my son as a single mom? When I'm living off of a tube. My nutrition and water is coming from a tube. And luckily, one of my friends keeps trying to play me up. Thank goodness for her, because I would probably be drowning in depression. Because seeing, and I guarantee those who are in my position will say the same thing, and first initially seeing yourself with a tube coming out of your face is overwhelming, is heartbreaking, and for me it felt like admitting defeat, because none of the medications that I went through worked. And for a really long time, I didn't want to admit that it was an issue. I didn't want to admit what I was going through. And I never realized that one of my best friends, the one who's actually been trying to hype me up, I had never told her. And I realized a lot of my family members I never told unless my dad did. They don't even know. I willingly left myself without a support system for a long time. And now I'm trying to process why. Because that was stupid. If you're going through something and you have family and friends that are there for you, and you're going through something like this that can be extremely, extremely detrimental to your health and can suck you dry mentally, then talk to them, please, because conditions like this suck. Like I'm getting tested for POTS disorder, which is a fainting disorder, but we're also hoping that the enteral nutrition helps because, if I was just fainting from malnutrition, then A. But if there's more going on, then there's more going on. I hope there's not more going on. I hope that this will just all go away. For a long time, I hoped that just by some miracle, my stomach would just start working again. But obviously it didn't. And obviously it's not going to. But I also know that for anyone trying to be in denial about something like this is a natural thing. Not everyone is made to admit that they need help. To admit that they're having issues does not come natural to everyone. Just like for me, admitting that sometimes I need to talk to someone about these things, but don't always feel like I can. I feel bad because, I know, my son will end up feeling that. My sister is on a different end of the spectrum when it comes to this. Because my only theory of how the hell did I get gastroparesis is it's more than likely hereditary somewhere on my dad's side. That's the only guess. Because my little sister has it, just on a different plane. She's just at a different point with it. And you know what? I'm glad that she's doing better in this case. I wish my dad's family would have spoke up sooner than... Well, now both of my dad's girls have a stomach issue. What is going on? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, the Clement family has a lot of stomach issues. I remember being on the phone with my dad back when I was living in the apartment with Ariel and just talking to him about different stomach issues and stuff like that, and he was even getting tested for certain stomach issues. And it's well, it's a little late now. Things could have been spotted, could have been started getting treated a hell of a lot quicker. And if you're someone whose family is like that, who doesn't like to open up about possibly genetic health issues, try to spark the conversation. Find out what you can find out as quickly as possible. Because I honestly think that if someone had spoke up, I wouldn't be sitting here at like 12, 1 in the morning. I don't even know what time it is anymore. To start my feeding tube that'll run for the next 12 hours. Or until it's empty, because I can't get up to the 85 milliliters an hour yet. So, yeah. Just make your health a priority, because if you don't, who knows what's gonna happen. If you have good genetics and shit, then hell, cool, you don't have to go to the doctors as much. Good. But if you feel like something is even slightly off with your body, like if you're having severe pain eating, talk to your doctor, talk to a gastrologist, because a lot of shit can go wrong with your stomach. Frankly, I'm probably lucky to have what I have. There's a lot worse out there, and I know that. Like, my dad's mom died of lupus. And no one really talked to me about that till I was 18. She died when I was like in 6th, 7th grade. So, take care of yourselves, please. Bye.